Hey YouTube, it's Susie's on the scene. But I had a decent weekend. I finished one project that I was working on. I'm gonna try to do a Fresh Out to Tuesday very soon. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or what. But my buddy came over Saturday. He brought pizza and sodas and stuff, and played video games with Dun Dun and his little friend. Till Dun Dun little friend had to leave. Man, them folk, cause he got there maybe around 7, and then we ate. And then I think they started playing the game around about 8 o'clock, close to 8 o'clock. Man, they played that game to midnight. They were taking turn. I'm like, God dang. And I'm looking at it like, this what you do all the freaking time. I see that now. Cause he brought how many different games? I know it had to be about 10 or 15 doggone DVDs on my bed. I'm tripping like this man got all these doggone games, man. And you know how kids are, they got short attention span, and then the more stuff you bring for them to look at, the more stuff they want to mess with. You know what I'm saying? So they'll play one game for 5 or 10 minutes till they lose. Then like, I want to play this game. He was trying to pick out all the 2-player games, 2 or more player games, and they kept picking the 1 player, and he was like, well, y'all gotta take turns. They ain't like that. He was like, we want to play together. It was just crazy. It was funny though. I was laughing at that. And he kept trying to talk to me. And he was like, well, what's on your mind? What you been doing today? You know, but we couldn't really talk in between them, the kid. Yeah, I don't like this game. He cheated. I want to play so-and-so. And I'm like, man, y'all some cock-blockers. I ain't gonna never get done. I know that's crazy, but whatever. Because, you know, the reason why he came up was because I told him that Dun Dun wanted a rematch from the last time they played game. So, I know how to make plans where it's just be me and him, but I didn't. Because it ain't gonna be none anyway. I have to be frustrated for no reason. But I think I don't know if he coming around, but I don't know if he just be saying stuff just to be talking. Because one day we had been in the break room, you know, watching the news and stuff, and he was eating and stuff. And he gonna say, you know, I'm getting ready to walk back to my area, and then cause his area like right outside of the break room that we was at, and he gonna say, hey, I was like, what? I had some blood work done, and I got the results back, and I ain't got nothing. Yay. I was like, good. He said, when last time you had some blood work done? I said, last year. He said, what you get? I said, I don't have nothing but high blood pressure. He said, nah, you been having sex, you got something. I was like, dude. So okay, when I go back to the doctor, I'ma let you know. You will go with me. Crazy. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if he was just talking or if this gonna lead to something. I don't know. But whatever. I went to a wake for one of my coworkers Friday evening when I got out of work. She was a sweet lady. Sweet for real. I worked with that lady. I know a good 6, 7 years, and I never saw her angry. I never saw her really in a bad mood. Now, sometimes she used to be, you know, in pain and stuff because she had cancer. She would have cancer, you know. It would be real bad where she would have to go to the doctor to get the treatments and all of that, and then it would go away. It would go into remission, and then I don't know what the time frame is. It's like it'll come back, and I think it was coming back in different places. I'm not sure what the ultimate place was, you know, was the last place it was. I don't know. I didn't even ask nobody. I just know, you know, what kind of issues she had been having. I really didn't like asking her about. I used to ask her how she felt, you know, because sometimes she'd be smiling and, you know, laughing and joking and stuff. And then some days she'd be real quiet, and I know those days when she really wasn't feeling it, you know. And I could tell when she was doing good, when her hair was doing good. But then I knew when she started wearing them wigs, even in the summertime, I knew that was when she was doing bad. You know, I could just tell, you know, when she was doing good and when she was doing bad. But she was always a sweet lady. You know, and you know how you go to funerals sometimes and they always be talking about how great the person was, even though they was they were real mean and low down. She definitely live up to all the good stuff she definitely lived up to any good things that people said. I didn't go to the front, I just went to the viewing. And I always I know this is stupid, but I always forget that people change colors when they die. I always forget that, especially light-skinned people. I walked in there, she was real bright. And I walked in there and I looked, I'm like, dang, Miss Glory. And I looked, I'm like, that's her. I be forgetting they changed colors. Because I remember when I had went to my cousin from, she was real light skinned. And she was brown. She had turned real dark. And I was like, man, I be forgetting that. So they kind of threw me off. I really didn't want to go up there. I don't like stuff like that anyway. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody really just enjoys it, but I just ain't I gotta be really be related to you or really close to you to even go to your wake or your funeral anyway. And then I gotta be extra close to you or related to you to get close to your dead body. And I didn't want to get that close. I just stood back. They was like, you want to go up there? I'm like, I don't do good with that. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I be done, I had a panic attack. I just don't like that. Because then I was way on the other side of town. And I probably wouldn't have been able to go home. Because right after I left Elliot, you know, he texted me and told me he was there or whatever. I didn't want to. Anyway, I didn't want to go through it. I just went just to pay my respect, talk to them for talking about, you know, my coworkers for a few minutes. I didn't just know what family, but I knew, you know, most of the people that was from work there. So I left. I don't like stuff like that. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you. I may have at some point in time, but I do not like talking on the phone. But I do on occasion, especially if it's somebody that I'm real cool with, and we got a lot in common, you know, and we can talk for an hour. Both of us be trying to put our phone on the charger trying to talk until we be like, hey, wait a minute. This phone is hot. I'm going to call you later. I don't want the phone burn up on the ears. But But a lot of times, you know, I put mine on speaker. I ain't got time for that. But certain people I don't like talking to on the phone. And the reason why is I don't really dominate conversations. So I just let people talk. And I listen. Actively listen. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. For real, girl? Mm-hmm. Like that. But when they start talking, I figure, okay, it's my turn. They will start doing other stuff. They ain't paying no attention to me. They talking to other folks in the background for extended periods of time. I mean, it's just something. And I just be like, so you just call me so I can listen to you? I'm like, I don't like that. And then I sit there about 5 more minutes trying to talk. And then after that, I be like, man, forget it. I'm gonna talk to you later. Or let me get out this phone. Cause that's not fair. Because if I call somebody and I talk their head off for 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, oh, well, I don't fuss to know what's been over with you. You know, that's just the type of person I am. You know, I try to be. If I'm not, hey, somebody call me on it. But I try to be equal. But I just don't like that. There's one reason why I don't like dealing with people on the phone at work. I mean, that's part of my job. Man, them folks will be fussing and fussing and fussing. And I will give them a solution to their problem. To the best of my ability anyway. Because some stuff ain't nothing I can do about because it's too messed up. And they just be going on and on and on. And I'm and then I eventually had to go on to take control of the car. I'm like, I'm sorry, man, but when I'm going to talk to my manager, I'm going to talk to my lead, and I'm going to see what I can do, and I'm going to get back with you. And that's it. Get out the phone. But I'm just not no telephone person. Because I'm not going to just try to take over the conversation unless it's about business. If we just playing around on the phone, just running our mouth, just be running our mouth, you know. I don't really have to talk to you if you won't hear nothing I got to say. I can talk to my dad. If I get done and sit still for 5 minutes, I have to talk to him too. He'll listen to me, you know. I don't talk to him a lot though. Most of the time I listen to him. I mean, but if it's something that's really on my mind, he'll listen to me. But I don't like bug folks. But dang, when I do got something to say, listen to me. But I don't ramble on enough. I'm gonna talk to you good people later.